What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And man, some freaking crazy news. It ain't surprising because it was something that you would expect. Like a lot of the wrestlers, like when I started watching wrestling, a lot of those wrestlers are not wrestling today, or they got like some backstage role or something. But I guess today Undertaker had announced. I don't know if I think it was a part of this documentary that he was doing called The Last Ride, and he was overall. I guess either in that documentary or somehow it was discussed that Undertaker is retiring. I think there's like he has no desires on wrestling and things. I'm like that's good. That's good. I mean yeah, because the man you don't want him to have like no well. See, that's the thing. I don't want to speak on that to make it seem like that he's bound to getting a medical emergency and stuff. But I'm saying, if this is like 30, 40-year-old Undertaker, then I would be hopeful for him to return. But I'm like, you get to that point where it's like, okay, I can do this stuff for so long. And I think even I watched a little bit of the documentary, and that man, he was like, I had to say that he's probably the most loyal wrestler to ever step foot into the wrestling industry. So for him to be that loyal to do some of the most craziest stunts, like fun fact about Undertaker, he's the main reason why I started watching wrestling. Undertaker is like that favorable wrestler that anytime he was on TV, regardless of what he was doing, I was going to be happy. Like it was, so I think I might have talked about it, but I can't remember. But anyways, so first memory I have of wrestling is that I was flipping through the channels. And it was right after WrestleMania 23, and that's when I think that had to have been the first time I sat down and actually watched something wrestling related. But it was, it had to have been SmackDown, because Mondays I had to like go to sleep at a certain time for school and things. So it was definitely a Friday night, because usually, Friday nights or it might have been during the summer. No, it wasn't during the summertime, because WrestleMania comes on in the beginning of the year. So, it had to have been a Friday night. And then I think they were showing Backlash, or it was like they were showing like the previews, or not previews, but like scenes from Backlash or something like that. You know how like after the pay-per-view, they'll be like on like Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown. They're all like, oh, last Sunday on Backlash. So they were showing something like that. And it was Undertaker versus Batista. And first thing I see, I'm flipping through the channels. First thing I see is Undertaker standing on one side of the entrance and Batista running full speed at him. Spears him off the stage. The stage collapses. A big explosion happens. And I'm like, wow, are they dead? Like, what? Like, kid me is like, is that allowed? Like, are they gonna be all right and things? Then next week, they just right back in the ring wrestling and stuff. But I'm like, yo, that was pretty entertaining. I actually liked that. So from there, I was hooked. I was hooked. That was like the number one reason why it was like there were school nights. I was staying up till like midnight sometimes. Monday Night Raw, it seemed like that at one point it was just ending whatever. Like it was not ending at its time that it should have been ending. Like now that's I feel like now they've cleared that stuff up. But before Monday Night Raw, that show would end. They'll be all like, it'll end at 11:05, and here it is like 11:20, 11:30, and I'm like, dang, I gotta go to school tomorrow. Usually around this time I'm asleep, but y'all are making it difficult and things. So I was all like, bro, y'all need to fix that. But no, it was still good though. I still enjoyed it and things. But man, Undertaker retiring though, that's just somewhere it's like you don't really see it coming, or you don't really see it happening until it actually happens, and you're like, dang, wasn't it just like a few years ago when I started watching this man on TV? Like, it doesn't even seem like it's been that long. So that's what it's just, to me, it's just, it's wild, but it ain't surprising. Like, the man is getting a little bit up there in age and stuff, but I ain't going to let that define who he is. If he feels like he could go back in the ring and wrestle, that's on him. He can do that. His last wrestling match was good, like that Boneyard match that he had with AJ Styles. Well, he should have ended it off, because to me, I don't know. Well, then again, the man did have like a lot of good rivalries and stuff. So I'm like, nah, I don't know. Kid me would have wanted it to like where when I started watching wrestling, that's how like with him versus Batista, that's why I would have wanted him to end his career, him and Batista and things. I don't know, Batista ending off his career going up against Triple H, like it was good, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I would have rather seen something else. Like, no disrespect on the writing team with wrestling and stuff, but yeah, I'm like, it could have been something else, but it was still good though. I ain't gonna lie, but anyways, but yeah, what else that I wanted to talk? I mean, I thought I was gonna be able to talk about that for like 15 minutes and stuff, but I guess I can't. You talk like yeah, I tried, but anyways, moving on. I guess this might just be a random talk episode, but no, what I wanted to start doing, I like searched that up on YouTube, and I'm probably gonna look for some programs on Steam and anywhere else I can find it. But I'm thinking about like getting into animations and stuff. Like I want to start working on animations and things, and see how that goes. I should like go back into doing like Rockstar Editor videos and stuff, but I want to do something different. I don't want to base like because Rockstar Editor they have it where you can only do like limited things. So for those that don't know how Rockstar Editor works, so when you die in like Rocks or when you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and your character dies, Rockstar Editor would stop recording. So they don't record like your character like his death or anything. So if you want to do somewhere like you gotta like have it where like it cuts off. Like if your character is about to blow up, then it got cut off right there, black screen. But no, I'm like, nah, it's like, my thing is that I want my stuff to be a little bit more dramatic, I want it to be a little, like, more in stuff than, like, limited things. That's why I'm hoping that they do come out with a Rockstar Editor on Red Dead Redemption. I would really love that, so I can do, like, some, like, Western, like, Rockstar Editor videos. But, yeah, it's like, they taking forever. Honestly, I don't even think they care about that game anymore. I seriously think that they just released that game to shut everybody up, and then they just went right back to focusing on Grand Theft Auto, and then that was it. But they, I don't think either, or they're trying to do everything they possibly can for Grand Theft Auto 5, and then they'll start focusing. But I'm like, y'all should have focused on everything for Grand Theft Auto 5, and then once when Rainbow Six Siege came out, or Rainbow Six, what am I talking about? Red Dead Redemption. Once when that came, I got too many video games on my mind right now. But anyways, no, but like with Red Dead Redemption, you guys should have focused on that, and then focus on GTA 5 first, and then once you got all that stuff out the way, then start focusing on Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I'm saying, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, like, what updates or what new things have they came out with? I feel like that they've changed some stuff. There are some things that are different, but they don't be updating that game like Grand Theft Auto. That's why I don't ever really play it, because I'm like, there's nothing to do in here. Like, I've done pretty much everything, first few levels and stuff. So I'm like, there's nothing else. I played multiplayer. I played like a free roaming multiplayer. I played the story mode. All of it is the same. There's nothing different. Like, change it up. Do something. Like, the way y'all adding things to Grand Theft Auto, add things to not Rainbow Six Siege. Red Dead Redemption. There's too many games that starts with an R and stuff. I don't know why Rainbow Six Siege is on. I might should, like, change subject and things because, yeah. I'm gonna be good, like, sitting here saying Rainbow Six Siege is a good game. For those that don't know about that game, it's a Tom Clancy game. Tom Clancy, for those that don't know, I would imagine that you guys do know, but he's made a wide variety of video games. And probably the best one to date is Rainbow Six Siege. They done released, like, how many games? Well, no, Ubisoft has released quite a few games, but the Tom Clancy line, I think they've only really released 2 other games outside or after Rainbow Six Siege. Let me see, Tom Clancy video games. Oh, actually, no, never mind. There are some other games. I forgot. I was only thinking about The Division, but there's other games he released, so I don't know why Instagram always be letting me know, like, oh, wait, what? There's a canceled game. Oh, wow, they canceled his called Patriot. Well, then they ended up releasing Siege, so Quarantine. That looked like, I don't know. I haven't really seen too much on that, but it looked like it's gonna probably be good and stuff. Where is it like a list of like the games that came out like each year and stuff? They got it like in the list of like each individual like category and stuff of like each game. Like they got Rainbow Six in one section, Ghost Recon in another, Splinter Cell in another. They haven't released a Splinter Cell. Oh, dang, since 2013. I remember the Splinter Cell games because I got one. Is it this one? Yeah, Conviction. Yeah, that was like the only game I think I really bought from that whole area. The Splinter Cell ones. End War. I think I played End War once. Yeah, I think I played that game once. Hawks. I don't think I played any of those games. But they released. Let me see here. They're just being difficult now with stuff. Okay, well, they released like a few other games after Rainbow Six Siege, but still people are playing Rainbow Six Siege. That's probably their most active game, like, to date and things, and they've released much more modern games and stuff, but they still be updating it, so I think that's why everybody be playing it and things like, and they released that game like 5 years ago, I think. I think that's what they overall had said. Hold on for a second. Let me go back. Ghost Recon. That's not it. No, freaking Rainbow Six, not Ghost Recon. 2015. Dang, that game came out then? Wow. Oh yeah, and it plans on coming out on the next gen consoles and stuff, so. But where is the release date for this game? December 1st, 2015. Dang. I guess it did come out then. I remember now. And then I think it was in April of 2016. That's when the first Division came out. So yeah, the Division, they're good. I played more of the Division than I did Rainbow Six Siege and stuff. I don't know. Rainbow Six Siege, I like it, but the Division, it was more of like my type of game. Like I like more of the free roaming games and stuff than like first-person shooter games. That's just my preference. I'm sorry, you know, if you like, I'm not gonna lie though. Like Rainbow Six Siege is probably the best game that then came out in the whole Tom Clancy series and stuff. But it's just, it wasn't my favorite. But I can recognize a good game, you know. So, anyways, but yeah, good graphics too. You could be breaking down walls and stuff in that game. That's crazy how they did that. But because I'm like, I've never really seen that with no games and stuff. And I'm like, but it's stuff that I've asked for. It's funny because I remember I was like playing like old Call of Duty games, and I'm like, bro, I ain't shot this whole rocket launcher at a wall. You mean to tell me that cannot blow up this whole house if you shooting it at? I'm like, nah, bro. That's why I like playing games like Battlefield and Rainbow Six. Like those would probably be my favorites. But I mean, I do like Call of Duty games. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, Modern Warfare, this last one is good. Black Ops 4 was good. Black Ops 2 is good. Black Ops 1 was good. Modern Warfare 2, yeah, there are some titles of Call of Duty that I did like, but I did get mad though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten mad on all of those games. Rainbow Six Siege, The Division, all the games I've mentioned and stuff. I've gotten mad on all of them and things. So, anyways, but yeah. Video games. I honestly though, that's what I've been debating on, like regarding video games. I don't know whether I should get the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5. Like I am thinking about getting the PlayStation 5 because and that's what I'm like, I don't want to buy the digital version, but the digital version is cheaper. And that's why I'm like, look, I'm not trying to buy a game and I don't like it and then I end up and I'm stuck with it and things. Like, that's what I'm like, but I think I heard somebody told me that you can get a refund for the game. So I'm like, okay, well, if that's the case where I can, but that should be something that they should discuss. That should be something that they overall talk about. Don't have people buy that console like, oh yeah, it's digital, you ain't got to put no games, like hyping it up, making it seem like that's going to be the coolest thing ever. But then when they buy it and then they get a game that they don't like and they can't get no refund, like no, like Sony and PlayStation, that team, they need to discuss that. They need to talk about that and let people know like, hey, if you got a game that you didn't like, you very well can get a refund and stuff. But yeah, companies, they don't be liking to mention that small stuff. I'm like, no, mention everything. I want to know from head to toe, inside and out, everything that I need to know about the PlayStation 5. I don't want to learn some things and then have to figure out the stuff for myself. And I'm going back and forth, Googling things on, and stuff like about it and things, and it ain't working. Or it's, there ain't no fixes for it and things. Man, I'm telling you, so recently, I've been like, having struggles recording reaction videos and stuff. So I found out a fix. I found the solution and things, and it's perfect now. I ain't got no problems and things. But with XSplit, the program was delaying my videos. So I'm over here like, so I'll upload the video and then it'll be like a second off. So my video was straight, but the video that I was reacting to was like all messed up. So they'll show like the text. So I've been reacting to these like Rainbow Six Siege videos and stuff. And the like some of the YouTubers would have like they'll pretty much have like subtitles at the bottom and things. So their voice would start, but the subtitles would start like a second or two later. And then they'll stop talking. The subtitles are still up there, and then for like 2 more seconds, and then it'll disappear. So I'm like, bro, why is that happening? And that's never happened before. And it's a modern laptop, so it ain't like I'm like recording this like off of Windows 7 or like, some laptop or computer that came out 10 years ago. No, it's a modern laptop. Laptop came out last year. So I knew it wasn't anything on my end. I'm like, nah, that's XSplit. And I didn't sit here and paid, I think, how much money did I think I paid like $15 or something thinking I was fixing the issue, and it did nothing. So then I started using OBS Studios. But then OBS Studios, they had a feature in there where you can do like a window capture thing, and that was delaying, or it wasn't delaying, it was freezing the video that I was reacting to. So I'll like unpause the video to start reacting to it, but it's only showing the first frame of the video. It's not showing anything else. Audio and everything is working perfectly fine. My thing is working perfectly fine, everything. But then it was the video that would be just frozen. And I spent like days trying to figure that problem out. And everybody's like saying it, they're over here showing me stuff talking about the game capture. I'm like, look, that's why I really just have to say that I hate about Google. You have to go above and beyond trying to explain to Google what you're searching for. And then half of the time you can't even find it, so then you gotta go on to other websites or ask people and things. I'm like, I had to like go on to Reddit. Like usually it's rare when I go on Reddit and ask questions about stuff. But yeah, I had to and things, but I ended up fixing the problem before I even got an answer and stuff. So but yeah, I'm like, man, Google be dumb sometimes. I'm like, seriously, I hate searching up things on Google. You'll be all like, why is my leg broken? And they'll be all like, is your leg itchy right now? I'm like, no, not itchy, broken. The leg is broken in half. It is twisted a different way. They're like, are you looking for the game Twister? I'm like, bro, that's why I'm like, if Google was like in front of me, like it was an actual person, I seriously would just slap them and be like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm searching for. Now find it. Like, man, I'm telling you, Google couldn't be one of those things where, it'll be like in one of those like crime movies and stuff, and then they want them to find the good people. Google would be they would get killed like first half of the movie. No doubt about it. Like when they be all like those mob bosses, they gonna send their dudes out to go find somebody. They'll come back and they be all like, oh, Google will be all like, they'll tell them like, okay, the mob boss would be like, can you guys, like, Google, go out and find Barack Obama for me. And they come back, not even with a black person. It's just some like, I don't know, freaking Chinese kid or something. They're like, are you looking for a Chinese kid? I'm like, I told you Barack Obama. I was very specific. I even gave you a picture and you came back with the Chinese kid. Why? I'm like, that, yeah, Google definitely need to get killed like first half of the movie and stuff. And honestly, would not care at all. I'm like, that Google brought it on themselves. Like, you guys are so worried about YouTube and trying to make it a kid-friendly website and things. YouTube is not a kid-friendly area. The videos that I've reacted to, videos I've seen, and some of the stuff that I've just overall seen on Google, or not Google, well, yeah, Google, YouTube, because they're both pretty much the same and things. But yeah, there ain't nothing kid friendly on there. I'm saying, like, I've seen some videos and stuff. I've seen childbirth videos. Why would a kid want to see that? Those are the type of things that need to be age restricted. But a gaming video, a video game that most likely that kid is playing, why is that video age restricted? Or a video that they're looking for and stuff. Why does that stuff have to be age restricted? They're like going out and they're finding like their favorite vlogger or something, and their videos are age restricted and that kid can't watch it, but they're allowed. Let me just see something real quick. I swear, if they have like a childbirth video on YouTube that's not age restricted, I'm going to snap. Okay, child birth videos. Normal labor, mother delivery, quadruplets. See, like, man, I put in childbirth. Okay, because I'm like, seriously, first, okay, normal labor. But I'm like, man, I typed up childbirth videos and they got like all these other things. C-section. Are they gonna show it? Let me turn it down. Turn it down. Thing was like still saying it was like on 80 and stuff. You can't even like see it, but I guess you can kind of understand it. But no, like, okay, you can somewhat see it. It ain't age restricted. You are. But they don't have like no actual legitimate childbirth videos. Huh, they might have taken those videos down and stuff. But I do remember there was at a point in time I did see a childbirth video, and that video was not age restricted. What else? What else can I possibly? Well, I remember for the longest, they wasn't even worried about age restriction at that point in time. I seen that video when I was a kid, but the John F. Kennedy assassination video, they had that up on YouTube for the longest, and it was like multiple people was posting the video and stuff. Actually, you know what? No. Let me see something. Cause CNN, okay, the dude that shot JFK. Lee Harvey Oswald. Okay, Lee Harvey Oswald shot on camera. CNN. Okay. So CNN, they posted when the dude got shot that killed John F. Kennedy. That video's not age restricted. Are you serious? But like, why would you have your kid watch that? Why would you have your kid? I mean, like, you know, I know people probably won't like the man, yeah, of course. But yeah, why would you have like where that video is age or not age restricted? But my video, let me just go to some of the videos that's been age restricted on my channel. There was one video where it was like, it was me reacting to, okay, let me like most view videos. Oh, they might have got demonetized. I didn't bother to think about that. Yeah, they might have gotten demonetized. Okay, so, but yeah, but no, there's one video, it was me like 5 mistakes caught on freaking Twitch. That video got age restricted. Then there was another video, I think it was like what video was it? Oh yeah, then it was of this, so nothing is being shown in the video. It's of a grown man talking about how he almost fought a 13-year-old kid. That video got age restricted. And it's in the guy, so it's this YouTuber named EDP445. Pretty funny YouTuber, go check him out. But yeah, I think he works like a security guard at some store or something like that. At the time being, I don't know if he's like doing YouTube full time now or whatever he's doing. But anyways, yeah, he made a video talking about how he nearly threw hands with a 13-year-old. And that video, my reaction to it got age restricted. And it's not showing nothing. He ain't in the video. He's talking, telling a story. It's pretty much a story time video. And you mean to tell me that video can get age restricted, but Lee Harvey Oswald, him getting shot on camera, you know what? No, let me just see if they got the JFK assassination video. If they got that. Shot video. So it's still up. They still actually have it. Wow. Oh, is it okay? So it is age restricted. Okay, well, there's like a movie clip that's been age restricted too. Okay, so actually, no. Wait a second. Oh, is it like a movie? Oh, it's a movie. Well, even then, like they still got like. Okay, Glenn getting his head bashed in and stuff. I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like if I had a kid where it's like, okay, you got to be careful of what because you don't know what's really going to be, well, EDP is cussing. I don't know, I think I would rather have my kid, well, Walking Dead is a good show, so I would not hide my kid from no good TV shows. I'm like, look, We just gonna have to learn how to like these shows. I'm like, but see, now that's the thing though. I'm like, dang, what if I do have kids and then they're like, they can't watch like none of the action pack or scary movies like me, and so I'm like, what would they watch? But I'm like, that's me though. That's all that I watch. Like, I guess if it's like, if they do get into like romance stuff, I'm like, it better be a good one. It better not be no one where I'm like, well, that's just dumb. Like, it just leaves me, like, there's one movie that's like that called 7 Pounds, and freaking Will Smith killed himself with a jellyfish. I'm like, are you serious, bro? That's some dumb stuff right there. Who goes to an aquarium, buys a, how much are jellyfish? Let me just see real quick. How much are jellyfish? There's a light that costs $1,200, but they're not overall like showing me how much a jellyfish would cost. Yeah, cause okay, so that's probably a movie mistake. You can't go out and buy no jellyfish and things. I'm like, that's dumb. But no, Glenn's death, Walking Dead. Yeah, Glenn, he got messed up in Walking Dead. I was like, that was a sad moment in Walking Dead history. But yeah, this video. But it was like the makeup and all that stuff. You know, most people probably wouldn't want their kids to watch like some crazy brutal death on you know, YouTube and stuff if somebody's talking about it. But I don't know, I guess it's a TV show. Can't really compare that to an actual legitimate death and things, so. But still, there's just stuff on YouTube that's not age restricted and that's not demonetized, that's being passed around, shown all over the world, no problem. And my video of me reacting to I'm not cussing in the video, it's the YouTuber that's cussing in the video and stuff. But he's talking about how he nearly fought. So he didn't actually get into a physical altercation with the 13-year-old. He almost got into a physical altercation with the 13-year-old. And that video got age restricted. Like, YouTube is a weird place, man. YouTube's a weird place. It wasn't the same place it was back like 10 years ago when I originally started on YouTube. When I originally started on YouTube, oh my goodness. That's the YouTube that I want to see today. The YouTube that's out today, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't. But anyways, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later, though. That's all of the things I really wanted to talk about. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I'll probably record a couple more episodes later on today and stuff. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're viewing this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow, subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.